Welcome, folks, to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Pistol Pete and the Paddle people are ready. This is a great environment. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Aggies offense comes on the field to open this game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying him to get him down for just a short gain. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's got it right near the end zone. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Oklahoma State's offense out there for their first possession. So now here comes the other half of this great running back duel we expect to see today. Both guys keyed up for the game, but also for this individual matchup.
Yeah, I like this. A pair of tailbacks that like to pound away at the front seven for 4 quarters. And with these two, that constant pounding eventually leads to a big breakout play that can change the impact of the game. Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Let's fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Grab behind the line. It's Gordon. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Throws it to the right. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. They'll run it to the right side. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Reed. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll.
They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Using his legs, it's Moss. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Cowboys looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Now, crucial 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. See if they can convert the point after.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. and they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incompletion makes it second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the Cowboys pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Flores. Close to the tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Goal line formation for the defense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He hands it to the back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the quarterback keeps it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, great execution here by the quarterback to pick up the first down and valuable yards. And I'll tell you, one thing about these Texas A&M quarterbacks is they have the ability to throw, but also over the years, also have the ability to run and hurt you.
The game makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Dropping back, it's Flores. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down. The drive keeps going. And the Cowboys pick up enough for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the clock stops now for a 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Presley. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Cowboys hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44. And the Cowboys pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Reed. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's now second down.
Pass not complete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's second down here. On the ground, it's Moss. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
28, Texas A&M.
Bringing it out, it's Presley. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Oh, what a move. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass clock, second down now. They're going to run it, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground, and he will be stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
The Cowboys have first and 10 here.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the Cowboys pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
The kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down in the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. To the air, it's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Tackle is made at the 37-yard line. Second down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. A quick juke to get free. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes to be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Reed. He's running out of nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The game makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Cowboys lining up here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Gordon. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
Running back carry. Brought down at the 9-yard line. Second down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least pick up some positive yards.
And the Cowboys will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Texas A&M 17.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's Thomas.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. Stopped short of the first down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver complete. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And he's back to throw again on second down. But they can't make the connection. Falls incomplete. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Flores. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching it downfield. It's caught downfield. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. That sack sets up a second down and long. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, this was a team that seemed to relish the underdog role, Kirk. Not many people gave them a shot, and they seemed to get fuel from it.
Yeah, they had a different kind of energy about them today. I got to give them all the credit in the world. You could see on the sidelines how fired up they were. They knew a lot of people had counted them out before this game even started. They were able to prove them all wrong.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.